everyone, I'm back with another unboxing, and this time it's for an online store called BeeBeeCraft. I had never heard of them before, but they reached out to me and kindly offered to send me some items so I could create a few tutorials for you guys. And I said, of course. So I picked out a few items and I just received them. So this is the first tutorial of the ones that I'm going to be making for you guys. And it's a fun and flirty earring, super easy to make. And I'm going to be teaching you how to make this after I unbox after I show you the items that I received. All the items that I received will be linked in the description box below. They were also kind enough to send me a coupon code for a discount for you guys. So if you want to save a little bit of money, then you can use the discount code. Also, I wanted to let you know that their website is huge. They have so many things from beading supplies, tools, stringing materials, and even other crafts. So you definitely have to check out their website. I'll also be including their social media sites because if you go to their Pinterest, they have a ton of videos on how to make fun and really pretty jewelry. So I definitely recommend visiting their Pinterest as well. I'm going to quit talking, but thank you to BeeBeeCraft for sending me these items. So without further ado, let's get into checking out what they sent me. Okay, so to start off, I wanted to show you first, before we make our project, what I received. And that is this aluminum paper clip chain, flat oval, and it's drawn elongated cable chains. And this is a 15.5 by 8 by 1 millimeter in light gold, and you get the entire spool. And again, all these items that I'm mentioning, I will be linking in my description box below. So this is the chain, and it's really popular right now, this type of, paper clip chain. So you get 10 meters of this, and like I said, their products are super affordable. So I'm going to look at other styles of chain that they might have that I can get the entire roll, because this is going to be super useful for tons of projects. The next one, I received 10 strands of magnetic glass faceted drop beads, and it's approximately 99 to 100 pieces per strand, and these are 2 millimeter. Oh, okay, so they're all tied to one. But look at how pretty these are. I use a lot of drops, especially for making flowers and wire working. So these are really, really pretty for that. They're perfect. Then I received these, they're BeeBeeCraft white glass pearl round, and they are 8 millimeter. The hole is 1 millimeter. So, and you get about 105 pieces per strand. So look at how pretty these are. And again, pearls are super on trend right now to make jewelry and wearing jewelry. And mixing it with that gold chain, it just makes it look so pretty. So that's the pearls. To kind of go along with the other little drops, I ordered these, and they are imitation jade glass beads, faceted rondelle, and some 3 by 2 millimeters, and the hole is 0.5 millimeter, and you get approximately 193 to 195 pieces per strand. Each strand is about 16, almost 17 inches. So you get a ton of these little beads. Like I said, just beautiful for making a ton of bracelets and earrings. I love these rondelles. Last but not least, I received these gorgeous, I'm hoping I say that right. I've always heard people say it, but then I forget. It's Milfiore glass bead strands, AB color, plated, mixed color. Use the strand. This strand is mixed color. They are 9.5 by 10 millimeters, and the hole is 1.5, which makes it perfect for if you want to use leather. Like 1 millimeter leather would work. It's about 38 pieces per strand, and the strand is 14 inches. So look at how pretty these are. They've got, like, they almost look like little flowers, but some of them are flowers, some are little circles, but they're really pretty. Even right away when I was looking at the picture, it right away caught my attention because they're gorgeous. So yeah, this is the last one, and we will definitely continue to make projects with all of these items. So that's everything I ordered. So let's move on into seeing what we need for our project. Okay, so I'm back with what we're going to need to make this fun earring. You're going to need 20 gauge wire. You can use any color that you like. And then you're going to need some 24 gauge wire. And then 4 of these little 2mm rondelles, 1 of the pearls, and one, I'm going to be using this mandrel. This one is from this one is from Beetalon, but if you have anything, you can use anything from, you know, a little case like these, or a pill bottle, anything. If you don't need to have this tool, if you have anything else to use, you can definitely use that. A ruler, and for tools, we're going to need our nylon jaw pliers, our side cutters, our bent nose pliers, and our needle, and our flat nose needle nose pliers. So I have these black ones that I really enjoy using. All right, so to get started, we're going to cut 6 inches of the 20 gauge wire. You can use 18, but since we're going to make the ear wire with the 20 gauge wire, I think to 18 gauge would be kind of large or thick for some earlobes. So I'm using the 20 gauge wire, and it ends up being pretty sturdy. I mean, so here we go. We got 6 inches right there. I'm gonna grab my side cutters, cut that off, and that's all you're gonna need for your 20 gauge wires. And then what I like to do is always just stretch the wire like that. There we go. So now that we have that, now our mandrel is going to come into play. I have the bottom of it, but I never use it. I'm going to use the 4th circle. I even numbered them. So I'm going to use this one, number 4. And I'm going to put it like 1/3 of the way from the wire. So, and then we're just going to wrap this around until the wires cross. Like that. See how this side is a little bit longer than this side here? And in a minute you will see why. But I want to make sure that they're you want to make sure that they're crossing here, right there. Just like that. Okay, so now we don't need that. We'll set that aside. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our longer wire and grab our flat nose pliers. And right where they intersect, this one, right where this wire intersects, see how we got those two? Where it intersects with the other one, and then you're just going to straighten this wire up like that. And see how we have that like L, or like a lollipop? Okay, so I tried to use my nylon jaw pliers, but I really couldn't get a good grip. So I'm gonna grab my, oops. I'm gonna grab my bent nose pliers like that, and then just wrap this around like if you were doing a wrap loop, and do about 3 wraps like that. See, now we have our little lollipop. Now, before we go ahead and use this part, what we're going to grab is our 24 gauge wire. What I like to do is work off the roll, because that way I don't waste a ton of wire. So I'm going to take the end, if I can find it here somewhere, I just had it, and just kind of take these, and I just strung a bunch of them. Okay, so I strung a bunch of them on, and what I'm going to do is take this end here, cross it over the circle, and then just wrap it around a few times, just to anchor it onto this to this lollipop thing. And I like to kind of pull the end a little bit just to make sure everything's nice and tight. Then what you are going to do is take these green little beads like that and bring them to the other side. And I think I added too many beads, so but that's okay. I'll just take them off. So I want these to be my smallest one. Actually, let me see how many I did add here. I don't want it to be mismatched. So there's 12 to start off with. 1, 2, 11, 12. Okay, so now we have 12 of these little beads, and we're going to get it as close as we can to be around our circle. Bring it really close here. And then I'm just going to leave another little, I'm just going to cut a little bit so that I can wrap it around the circle like that. And you can help yourself with your pliers just to make sure that it's nice and tight. And don't worry about it not being completely stretched out. We're going to do that in a minute. There. Now you can stretch this out by dragging it like that. Dragging it over to this side as well. Teeny bit of space left in here because we're going to need space for our wire. Okay, so now we can cut these ends off. So that's our first one. So I'm going to continue to do all of these, and once I'm done with all of these, I'll be right back. Okay, so now I am done with the bottom part of this earring. So I cut 4 feet. So I cut 4 feet or 48 inches of this 24 gauge wire. And what we're going to do here next is we're going to take the earring and leave a little lip, like about a half an inch or so. And you're going to anchor that part to the earring frame. So I just made about 3 loops. And now I'm just going to scrunch this together. There. And now make sure that they're tight on both sides. Cut the lip here. And then all we're going to do is just wrap it around whichever which way. Did I say that right? Every which way. So I just make sure though that you're keeping your wire as straight as you can so that you don't kink the wire. That's very important, because if you kink the wire, then you have to start all over again because it'll break. So I'm just going to see. I just anchor it on to the other side like this. Then I'm just going to go through here again. And I like to kind of push it through this side first. That way I'm not kinking the wire. And then let's say we have it here. Now I'm just going to go over here. And if it gets like this, where it's bent, that's when you can grab your nylon jaw pliers and just straighten it out. See? And that way you have nice straight lines. And again, I'm just going to push it through there. That's the easiest way I've seen that I can do it without it kinking. And it doesn't matter, it doesn't always have to go through the top, it can go through the back as well. But as your wire starts to get shorter and you thread it in, like if you were threading in what do you call it, string, then you definitely just want to make sure you're not you're not kinking that wire. Right now it's easy because I can push it through, but then towards the end, you can't really push it through like this once it starts to get full. So then you kind of have to thread it through, like I said, like if you were doing needlework, and that's when you just want to make sure that you're not kinking that wire. Okay, so see, now I'm just going to go, did that one over here. Now I'm just going to go through this side. So I'm going to go and wrap this every which way, and I will come back when this is done. Okay, so here's the finished bottom part of the earring. Now all we have to do is put our pearl here like that. And then what we do is bend it forward just a tad, and then grab our you can either use the 6 loop plier if you have it, or just grab your mandrel again. And I did the second one, the second little circle, and I just rolled this over like so. Now that we don't need to get any extra earring wires. Now we have that already integrated. And then I usually cut right below the, or right after the pearl ends. So that's where we're going to cut here, right about, let's get my hands out of the way, right about there. And then we just make our little bend up, and our earring is good to go. So here are our finished earrings. What do you guys think? Do you like them? I think I might make more in different colors. I really like how these turned out. They look fun and flirty, and the pearl gives them a tad of little classy. So I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below what you think. Also, I wanted to mention that BeeBeeCraft also has, if you have your own YouTube channel and you have more than 100 subscribers, you can also reach out to them. Again, I will put that link in the description box below with everything else, and you can reach out to them and tell them that you would like to do a tutorial for them as well. So definitely don't forget about that if you have a YouTube channel or are starting one. So this is our project, as I said. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is the first of other projects that I'll be making with the things that I showed you that I unpacked. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it will help my channel and it'll let BeeBeeCraft know that you guys enjoyed the tutorial. A big thank you to BeeBeeCraft for sending me these items to make the tutorial for you guys. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can check out the other tutorials I'm going to be making with these items, and also click on that bell that's right next to it so you get notified the next time I upload a new video. And as always, please stay safe, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.